Strong words coming from the Prime Minister there, Shiv, and we have a multi-pronged investigation taking place across multiple states. And like you said, there are several meetings lined up today and tomorrow, key meetings, which will help shape the national response within the next 24 hours, hopefully.
Remember, there are many loose ends, many missing pieces that we in the public see. Many of those pieces will be in front of investigators, the Home Minister, the intelligence agencies as well, Vedika. They will have a much clearer picture as to what the country is being confronted by right now. This is obviously far bigger than we think it is. There is a pattern of terror that has emerged in the last 48 hours, a major sleeper cell terror module that's been busted in Faridabad, with its tentacles extending to the national capital, to Jammu and Kashmir, parts of Uttar Pradesh, where raids are happening in by the anti-terror squad in UP as well, is what our reporters are telling us, which means this is a story that is in motion. There are updates coming in thick and fast every single minute, and that's the reason why the Home Ministry meeting being chaired by Amit Shah will sort of clear the decks and set the stage for that big cabinet committee on security meeting. For our viewers who may be tuning in and may not be fully abreast of what the Cabinet Committee on Security is comprised of, it's basically all your top CCS ministers, which is the Prime Minister, who is the chair, you've got the Home Minister, you've got the Defence Minister, you've got the Finance Minister, you've got all of the intelligence chiefs, the armed forces chiefs can be invitees, and I'm sure they will be to this particular meeting as well. All of them will be part of a overall broadly arched security review that not only looks at the immediate investigation on the ground, but also the larger national security grid, Vedika. Because remember, this is not concentrated to Delhi or Faridabad or the national capital region, and not even to North India. The shockwaves of what happened in Delhi yesterday, have spread to different parts of the country, where higher states of alert have already been activated at airports, at crossing points, at interstate terminuses, etc., which means India is under attack at this point of time, and that's why a national response will have to be defined. That's what's going to happen once the Prime Minister returns tomorrow. His words now signal that is very much his intention.
And Shiv, just a word on what we were discussing earlier before I got to this show of the white-collar ecosystem, something very new in many ways for India, the embedding of these medical doctors, these medical experts within the system, which has really stumped a lot of the security agencies at this point.
It is enormously troubling, and it's an aspect that is, I think, going to give the security establishment more sleepless nights than anything else, given that this was terror in plain sight. And you're absolutely right. For instance, the Al Falah University in Faridabad, just about 25-30 kilometers from where the both of us are, doing this broadcast, Vedika, is apparently the place where, Dr. Umar, the suicide bomber of Delhi, spent many years. Many others from that university are currently being questioned. Some more have possibly been detained. But for all of this, and part of the conspiracy to be taking place in a registered university in Delhi NCR is very alarming. But like you rightly said, Dr. Umar Mohammed is one of 6 doctors who in the last 24 to 48 hours have been identified. Their pictures have come forward as not only being qualified medical professionals, medical doctors, not just random, PhDs, but medical doctors. You've got a situation where each one of these people is being directly linked, to potential terror activity. And Dr. Umar actually was the suicide bomber in one such attack. So white-collar terror is not a fantasy anymore. It is very real.
And so are the sleeper cells, who've been a huge problem here in India as well. Shiv Aroo, thanks for joining me live there on Breaking Ground. Once again, let's listen in to the Prime Minister's comment there, his opening remarks while in Bhutan.
लेकिन आज मैं यहाँ बहुत भारी मन से आया हूँ। कल शाम दिल्ली में हुई भयावह घटना ने सभी के मन को व्यथित कर दिया है। मैं पीड़ित परिवारों का दुख समझता हूं। आज पूरा देश उनके साथ खड़ा है। मैं कल रात भर इस घटना की जांच में जुटी सभी एजेंसियों के साथ सभी महत्वपूर्ण लोगों के साथ संपर्क में था, विचार विमर्श चलता था, जानकारियों के तार जोड़े जा रहे थे। हमारी एजेंसियां इस षड्यंत्र की तह तक जाएगी। इसके पीछे के षड्यंत्रकारियों को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। All those responsible will be brought to justice.